I'm Tyler. What's your name, sir?
I'm Brian.
Brian?
Yes.
We're here at Diodario, and we're trying to help you understand certain things about strings, and what better way to do that than to talk about guitar, because you play guitar, right? You play guitar. I try to play guitar. So, in 3 words or less, how do you play guitar?
From the heart.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a new one. If there was a billboard that every guitar player in the world has to drive by every single day for the rest of their life, what should that billboard say?
You should be practicing.
Yeah. That's good. But what if it was one of those rotating billboards that has another message on the other side? Then what's it say? Something completely opposite, not opposite, but a different realm than you should be practicing.
Wow, I'm stumped.
Is that it?
No,
Wow,
no, that's not it. That wouldn't work very well.
Yeah,
But that
guitar players be like,
I think it's just play more music.
more music. Okay, I like where we're going with this. So, if you had to name one moment in your musical life that pops to your head first, that is meaningful, that shaped you as not only a musician, but as a person, is there one?
Well, there's probably a lot of them, but I think being able to do like a professional record label showcase and having to I had that experience several times, and having to do something at a very high level like that, where maybe your career's on the line.
Yes.
But then you also have to learn to relax and just do what you do and not get too uptight about it. I think that's a good life lesson in general. Like you know, how do you be yourself, but at the same time, be on your A game.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I like that. Expensive guitar and cheap amplifier, or a cheap amplifier and expensive guitar?
Cheap guitar, expensive amplifier.
I said the same thing twice. You didn't notice. I noticed it.
Oh yeah. Was that intentional? Were you trying to trick me?
No.
Oh.
Or was I?
I knew what you wanted to say.
Yes.
We're mind reading already, man. We're on a different level.
So
here.
wait. I was so transfixed by. Okay. So what was the answer?
For me, it would be. I think with a cheap guitar and a good amplifier, I can do more with that.
Okay. So you want the good amp?
I want the good amp.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need an expensive guitar. These days you can get a $200 guitar it's if you put a $200 guitar in Jeff Beck's hands, it still sounds like Jeff Beck.
Okay.
So but an amp, you gotta have a good amp. Tone central.
We're batting everyone out of the shot. Yeah. Okay, man. I got one more question for you. Where does tone come from?
Your fingers. Your hands.
That's what I'm talking about. And I guess I could talk about, let me just pluck one of these off.
No, I really should say tone comes from the strings. That's what I should do. If I was doing my job here.
I was leading them in. All right, so I just picked something off this wall of juiciness back here. This is the NYXL.
You made a good choice, man. That was good.
It's good? How's that look? Yeah. Got that? Is that good? All right. So what's so great about these?
Well, first of all, obviously they got your attention.
Yes.
Why did you choose these?
Well, you know how magnets work?
Yeah.
There was actually a magnetic force pushing me away from those, and I had to. So that's like two positives attracting.
All right.
So I felt real positive vibes.
Well, this is a completely re-engineered guitar string from what you would normally expect a guitar string to do. We actually make our own wire. We draw our own wire in New York. We're probably the only company that does that.
New York,
in New York, that's why in NYXL we built this wire, and because we got a great engineering expertise in the wire drawing process and understanding metallurgy and understanding how to make a better wire.
Yes.
We ended up with a product that dramatically improved the playing experience. So the biggest advantage, there's 3 major advantages to the product. Number 1 is the tuning stability is unsurpassed. These strings stay in tune 2 to 3 times better than a regular guitar string does. So that really has value. If you're playing a gig, you're going to have to tune less. You're not going to go in, go out of tune in between songs, during songs as much. Secondly, the tone has been completely reshaped. So it's still a nickel-plated steel electric guitar string like a lot of other electric guitar strings are, but the formulation of the nickel-plated steel, it has more magnetism to it. And it actually bumps frequencies up at around 2 to 3K.
Yes.
So it's almost like in a mix, in a studio mix, those are frequencies you bump up if you want the guitar to pop out of the mix. You don't have to turn the volume up. You just increase those frequencies a little bit more, and all of a sudden you got a nice edge to the sound.
Sonic volume.
Exactly. That's almost pre-EQ. That's almost pre-EQ'd optimally for electric guitar, built into the string.
Yes.
Right? And then lastly, the strength of the wire, it really allows you, it increases the overall strength of the wire by about, this string over others, by about 20%. So normally when you have an electric guitar string that's tuned to pitch, as soon as you tune it to pitch and bend the string up, you're getting into like 70 or 80% of that string's breaking strength.
Whoa.
Or breaking limit.
Yes.
Scientifically, engineering-wise, guitar string is a terrible tool because if you're going to build a building and you'd only be at a small percentage of that steel beams.
I wouldn't want to go inside that building.
Right, exactly. But on a guitar string, so what happens is we just increase the threshold.
Yes.
So that instead of, let's just say it's 70% of your breaking point, now you're only at 50% of your breaking point. You can keep going. Right, so the durability and the long life of these strings is a huge selling feature. And listen, it's more expensive, but once people try these, most of them don't go back to their old strings. You get used to the experience of the string staying in tune better and the way they sound. So it's the most successful product we've ever had. So you picked a good one.
That is serendipity. Brian,
okay, man.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks a lot.
Man.